On Mountain News this morning, another school threat made on social media led to the arrest of a middle school student. And after an animal control service contract was terminated, one county is left wondering what is next.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. We're inching past that 6:30 mark this Monday morning, and hopefully we've got some good weather in store this week. Let's send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast.
Good start to the week. The week goes on. I think it starts becoming increasingly wet, and that starts tonight. 57, you can see with twilight, some clouds are coming in back this way, meaning in from the east and southeast. Typically, our weather goes from west to east, and needless to say, yeah, the way things ended up playing out with Francine, we're going to kind of continue to see that heading through this week with a kind of an irregular flow. 64 at Jackson, 59 at Irvin, 64 at Pikeville, to 60 at Middlesboro, mid-50s though up your way at Ashland. Here's that satellite radar composite to show how things will continue to back in from the east over the next several hours. Speaking of Francine, located out to our west, and will continue to kind of hang out in that particular part of the country over the next few days. All right, here we go. As we head toward the 9 o'clock hour, 64, bright, beautiful sunshine the first half of the day before we see that mixture of sunshine and clouds with a high of 82. More about the ARH First Alert 7-day forecast in this half hour. Madison?
All right, Tim, thank you. Here in Kentucky, counties are required to have an animal control service. In Franklin County, the Humane Society, which was contracted to provide this service, recently terminated their contract. Now, as Alyssa Williams shows us, people are left wondering what happens next.
Without animal care and control services in Kentucky, many communities may not have the resources to help the countless animals that are stray or even ones that law enforcement have authority over while a court case is happening. These are just a few of the things Franklin County could be losing without the animal control service the Franklin County Humane Society provides.
So in the last year, we have been trying to negotiate with the City of Frankfort and Franklin County Fiscal Court on our contract. We're the contracted animal control agency for the county.
The city and county collectively pay $148,000 each year towards this service. But on July 1st, the Franklin County Humane Society terminated their contract with them.
Looking at a post-COVID world, just a lot of expenses have gone up. And we just decided that the contract that we had with them was not financially beneficial to us. It was actually detrimental to us. And we started negotiations with them to try to come up with a new contract.
The facility's executive director, Carrie Lowry, says they're requesting the city and county pay $110,000 each. That's a $36,000 increase from what they currently pay. She says the Humane Society's board has given the county and city 90 days from the time they submitted the contract termination to reach an agreement.
The city has already presented us with a draft that we're working out, and hopefully we'll have something similar from the county. So the citizens of Frankfort and Franklin County and the animals of Frankfort and Franklin County are the ones that would be most significantly impacted if the city and county cannot come to an agreement with us.
Operations are continuing as normal for the Humane Society, but if an agreement is not reached, Lowry says they will not be accepting any animals the county or city would usually send their way. In Franklin County, Alyssa Williams, WKYT.
Lowry adds that other counties like Scott County are of similar size to Franklin County, but provide more than $100,000 more toward their own animal control budget. We reached out to the Franklin County Fiscal Court about the situation, but have not heard back yet. Two people were transported to the Pikeville Medical Center yesterday after a single vehicle crash. The crash happened on US 23 between 119 and Ratliff Creek. The Pikeville Police Department said a driver crashed into vacant buildings. The roadways have been cleared. Crews in Wolfe County rescued a climber Saturday. The Wolfe County Search and Rescue team posted this picture on social media Saturday. They say they got the call after a full day of training. At the scene, they found a climber suffering from significant injuries. That climber was taken to the hospital with help from the county first responders. In Breathitt County, police say they responded to a threat involving schools in the area Friday morning. In a post on Facebook, officers with the Jackson Police Department say it responded to the threat. The post also says, quote, "We want to reassure the community that student safety remains our top priority, and we are working closely with the school system to ensure a safe environment for everyone," end quote. And Kentucky is not alone in the uptick of school threats. A Wilson County, Tennessee middle school student was in police custody Thursday morning. Her social media post earlier in the week caused significant concern, according to the Wilson County Sheriff's Office. The 8th grade student was arrested at her home. Investigators say she created a TikTok featuring a picture of the Georgia school shooter and threatened violence at her middle school and Green Hill High School.
Their statement was, "I done it to be funny." My response to that statement was, "You've caused a lot of panic, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety around our community." I said, "You have students who have not been in school today because of what was sent out on the account that you made up." And I said, "That's serious."
This is just one of several threats of violence made by students online over the last few weeks. Officials say that locking up guns and reminding kids online comments have real-world consequences are things parents can do to help. The University of Kentucky is celebrating record enrollment and graduation rates this year. The university says more than 36,000 new students enrolled this year. That marks a 7% increase over last year. UK's 6-year graduation rate is now more than 71%. That new record places UK among the top 100 public 4-year institutions in the country. And officials with the University of Pikeville say they retained more than 84% of their students. That is higher than the national average for private colleges and universities in the country, which is at 74%. Officials with UPike also say enrollment from students transferring to the college has climbed 34%. Hazard Community and Technical College officials are working to show high school students the area. Several options the college has to offer. WYMT's RJ Johnson tells us about the importance of the event.
Hundreds of high school students throughout eastern Kentucky got the chance to see what's possible at Hazard Community and Technical College for Rotary Day.
It's just been a really exciting day for all. Hazard Rotary Club has sponsored this event for many years. At HCTC, our service area includes Perry, Knott, Leslie, Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, and Owsley counties. So we are so happy to be able to host all of the schools today so that they can see opportunities that are available here.
HCTC President Dr. Jennifer London says the event serves as a good first step for high school juniors.
For many juniors, this is the first time that they have attended Rotary Day, and they are very excited. The high school students are looking into program options that they really weren't even sure was available for them. Many students are thinking about careers such as welding, heavy equipment, nursing, cosmetology.
She says it is important to show what wide variety of programs they have to offer throughout the region.
So it's very important for students who are in all of our numerous counties to come here and see what's available, not only at our campuses here in Perry County, but also at our campuses in Breathitt County at the Lee's College campus and the new campus that we will soon be building in Wolfe County.
Dr. Linden says they are working to connect with students about the next steps they need to take.
So opportunities abound, but the first step is to reach out to those guidance counselors and to reach out to our success coaches and our advisors here at HCTC.
In Hazard, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Dr. Linden says the event has been going on for nearly 2 decades. One addiction recovery provider has closed 5 facilities. According to the Lexington Herald-Leader, some employees with addiction recovery care were also laid off, and several clients have transitioned to other facilities. A spokesperson told WYMT that the business was forced to make tough decisions as a result of impending and significant reimbursement cuts for addiction and mental health service providers in Kentucky.
And a good Monday morning to you. Quick weather update here at 6:40. I've kind of got a weather sandwich going on. We've got the remnants of Francine out to our west. Potential tropical cyclone number 8 that is trying to strengthen before completely getting on shore, but some of this moisture tracking toward us. First regarding cloud cover and then the shower threat. The shower threat arrives as we head through the overnight period tonight. Right now, it's clear outside. Winds are calm. We got 57. Bright and beautiful start into the lunch hour before we deal with the mixture of sunshine and clouds this afternoon. A high up to 82. More about your ARH First Alert 7-day forecast coming up right after the break.